Right, this is just an update of the Fordson Major. What I've done is, I've given the engine a good service. I've flushed the radiator and cooling system, changed the oil and oil filter, I drained the diesel tank because it was really crappy diesel in there with water in it. So that's been drained and had some fresh stuff in it. Fuel filter's been changed. I've just cleaned the the engine breather, which just lives, not sure if you can see, but it just lives in there. Cleaned that with some diesel. The engine appears to be firing on all 4 cylinders. So, well, it sounds like it's firing on all 4 and it runs smoothly, so I'm hoping I don't think it's running on only 3. So hopefully I'm not going to have to go into do too much work on the engine. I've had the rocker arm cover off and I've cleaned this was blocked. This is where the steam from oil and just having a warm engine comes from. That was blocked, so I had to give that a clean, and then I cleaned the rocker arm and made sure the valves were okay and then put that back. Things that need doing, I've changed the filter for the hydraulics, which they were working. It wasn't very dirty anyway, and they were working perfectly fine before. But it's just good to give it a clean. The brakes still. The next thing I suppose is to get the brakes adjusted because they barely work. So it's not very safe really on a hill if you want to stop. But the handbrake works very well, except the ratchet is missing, so I need to get a new one of those. And then also the electrics need to have a lot of work. I need to get a complete new wire set really for it. I mean, they're just loose ends everywhere. It starts but doesn't charge. The dynamo's, you can't really see, but the dynamo's not even connected. Oh, I've changed the oil bath oil. There's the pre-cleaner. That's been cleaned out as well. Really, I've just been giving it all a good clean. And I painted the nose cone just to see what the colour will look like when I do come to paint the rest of the tractor. So I'm not going to paint anything else just yet. That was just to see what it's going to look like, and I think it looks quite nice, that colour. So that's Fordson blue. I don't think it's exactly the right shade. It should be the same colour as the Dexter, but it looks quite nice, and it's a Fordson early Major blue. This is a new Major, but it looks nice, and it makes it stand out a bit more from the Dexter. So I'll keep it like that, I think. That's just an update of what I've been doing.